to see The Eagle, and it's the first film in the festival we've come to see.
I want to see The Eagle because I'm interested in the director of the film, and I'm interested in the cast that were in it, and I'm also curious in how he takes the story and what he does with it.
I liked the idea of the mix of history and Scotland, and there's some action in there, and it's just a really intriguing concept for a film.
I'm Alison Garden, the co-director of the Glasgow Film Festival.
I'm Alan Hunter, co-director of the Glasgow Film Festival, and we just want to welcome you to tonight's closing gala of the 2011 festival and to the European premiere of The Eagle.
Putting on the festival is a really huge effort by a huge amount of people, and I want to thank them all extremely warmly from the bottom of my heart, and in no particular order, as they say. The GFF bloggers and video bloggers, the photographers, the fantastic team from Stowe College, the GFT team here, Jackie McDougall, Angela on the front of house team, Emily and Paul for the Youth Festival, Marion and Michael in finance, who relentlessly hunt me down if a purchase order is not right to the penny, Alison Young for press, Barney, Malcolm, John and David, the projectionists, they're all up there, woo! Hey! All the GFF volunteers and the venue coordinators, our superhero ambassador, Mr. Mark Miller, and my special thanks to my core team, Jen, Carolyn, and the GFF producer, the queen of the walkie-talkie, Shona, and I'd like to thank my charming and lovely co-director. So thank you all very, very much.
We shall move to the film. You are about to be taken on an epic adventure based on the Rosemary Sutcliffe novels. It's been a passion project for our special guest tonight. He is the Vice President of BAFTA. He's a governor of the National Film and Television School. He is an Emmy-winning, BAFTA-winning, Oscar-nominated producer who has made some films that you may just have seen, like Notting Hill and Love Actually and Lawn Dogs, and of course, Four Weddings and a Funeral. Please welcome the producer of The Eagle, Mr. Duncan Kenworthy.
God, that guy sounds impressive. I want to meet him. It's great to be here. Thanks to Alan and Alison for inviting us to close the Glasgow Film Festival with our film. Kevin MacDonald, local boy, sends his best. He's sorry he can't be here. Glasgow's really the heart, I think, of our film, because we've, as you will see when you see it, about 2/3 of the film takes place north of Hadrian's Wall, and we shot it based in Glasgow. So we were here for 6 weeks in October, November of 2009, and we went out from Glasgow for maybe 4 of those 6 weeks. We would drive out to locations around Loch Lomond, and then 1 week we actually went as far as Achiltibuie, for those of you who know, the Summer Isles. The film is a story of Romans in Britain, Roman invaders in Britain. Traditionally, in Roman films, basically this comes, I think, from the 50s, the Romans are always portrayed as aristocratic Englishmen. They always speak with a very upper-class English accent, which, of course, you can sort of understand why in the 50s the British Empire was the empire of the day, the Roman Empire of the day. Now, of course, that's not the case. So we decided that we were going to cast all our Romans as American, for the same reasons, that if you wanted to come up with an equivalent of the Roman army today, it would be the American army. So the Roman invaders are American, and then the locals speak Gaelic. We don't know exactly what languages the native Britons spoke at that time. Numerous tribal languages, but Gaelic is at least as close to something that was authentic as we could get. We've tried to make the film as authentic in every way. The costumes were designed by last year's costume Oscar winner Michael O'Connor, and everyone made specially for the film. The production designer was last year's Oscar nominee. and so on. So there's very little CGI. Basically, it's shot a bit like a documentary. Everything is real, and made by a great director who comes from documentaries. Anyway, I won't go on. Now you'll be the judge. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I think it was shot brilliantly and everything just came together really well.
I thought it was really sort of an old-fashioned epic but really unique modern style, and it's sort of not a very MTV way but a more visceral. Yeah, you could tell Kevin MacDonald's using some of his documentary techniques.
I thought it was great fun, really enjoyed it. It was smashing.